that you feel discouraged or afraid that you could not make it through? Well, let's jump into Joshua, which is the book we are starting today, chapters 1 through 3, where God commissions Joshua to take over. And he gives them some instructions and commandments to follow. But at the end, reminds him how God is all sufficient and all that he needs. Joshua 1, verse 5 says, "No man shall be able to stand before you all the days of your life. Just as I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Be strong and courageous, for you shall cause these people to inherit the land that I swore to their fathers to give them. Only be strong and very courageous, being careful to do according to all the law that Moses, my servant, commanded you. Do not turn from it to the right hand or to the left, that you may have good success wherever you go." And he jumps to the conclusion in verse 9, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened and do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." Wow, this is so powerful. It just reminds me of how God is all sufficient. You see, he has commanded Joshua in these steps, and he reminds him 3 times to be strong and courageous. Now, he's telling him over and over because there's some sign of insecurity from Joshua. Joshua was in the war with the Amalekites. He was involved with the spying of the new land. And yet the Lord reminded him again and again, you can do this because I will be with you. I will not leave you nor forsake you. Just like I did with Moses, I will do with you. Joshua was a very humble man, and he trusted God, his power, and his promises. And he repeated to him more than once to just be strong, courageous. Do not be afraid or dismayed. The word dismayed is reminding him not to be intimidated, not to be troubled or discouraged, because he was going to go before him. So I challenge you, the next time that the Lord gives you a challenge, or you may find yourself in a trial, or the Lord commands you to follow something, and you feel afraid, draw yourself to this verse. I do so myself so many times, where I remind myself that God is with me. He will never leave me nor forsake me. And he has commanded me to be strong and courageous with him. If I try to do things alone, yes, I'm going to be afraid. But if I do things through him, with him, in his obedience and by the word, then I know that he is with me. I can have courage. I can hang on and be strong and not be discouraged. So I hope you found this word encouraging. And next time you find yourself in similar situations, that you may find courage in these verses that we read today. God bless. I give you back your Friday, and I pray we can see everyone on Sunday for service at 9:30. 9 o'clock, breakfast and fellowship at 10:30, and service at 11.